There's something different about opening a box when you don't expect anything from it. No hype, no excitement, just curiosity. That's exactly where the Redmi Buds 6 Lite found me. I ordered them because they were the cheapest earbuds on the Xiaomi store. Not because I needed them, not because I thought they would surprise me, because I wanted to see what the bare minimum feels like in 2025. The unboxing told me exactly what I needed to know. Nothing fancy. Just a simple box, a booklet, the buds, and a couple of extra ear tips. It didn't really feel minimalistic, but it got the job done. The case itself, at first touch, it felt alright. That soft matte finish gives it a clean look, and the plastic isn't that cheap, hollow kind you'd expect at this price. It scratches up pretty easily too. But then I opened the lid and saw it. Dust. Marks on the inside of the case. Even the buds themselves weren't spotless. It threw me off. Felt like these had already spent a few months sitting somewhere before landing in my hands.
Redmi's QC team probably slept through this batch.
Still, I wanted to give them a fair shot. The buds feel light when you pick them up. Not luxury light, more like ready to get the job done light. Glossy earphones, matte rails for the touch controls, no distracting LEDs flashing at me, just simple markings for left and right, microphone cutouts, and nice. Big contact pins, which means they won't be catching carbon quickly like some of those smaller pins. The mesh on the earphone tips is also quite good quality. And overall, even though the earphones themselves don't scream premium or looks flashy, they are solid and functional. Solid first impressions once you get past the dust. I popped them in my ears and just sat there for a second, and instantly they felt surprisingly comfortable. No hard edges digging into my ear canal. For about an hour straight, they sat there without making their presence known. Then I pressed play. First track, and it hit me. The treble felt sharper than I liked. Vocals and instrumentals blended into each other a bit too much. It wasn't awful, it just felt unfinished, like there was a piece missing. That's when I remembered there is an app for these. I connected the buds, and there it was, audio presets. I didn't waste a second, tapped enhanced bass, and instantly the sound filled out. The loose feeling tightened up, vocals came forward, the instruments found their space. It wasn't perfect, but it was good, way better than I thought I'd get from something this cheap. Redmi says there's a 12.4mm titanium diaphragm driver inside, tuned for rich acoustics. And look, this isn't jerry-rig everything. I'm not about to rip these open to check, but once I dialed in the settings, I could actually hear the driver putting in the work.
Using them out and about? Honestly, no complaints.
Pairing was stupid simple. First time, open the case, hold the button near the USB-C port for a few seconds, and done. My phone picked them up instantly. No cringe, connected, robot voice either. Just a clean, soft chime, subtle like it should be. Every time after that, I'd pop them out of the case and they would connect automatically. No drama, no standing there awkwardly waiting for them to wake up. Except one time. Tried to pair them with my MacBook and got stuck in that endless spinning wheel of doom. So I had to forget them to reconnect fresh. A minor hiccup, but yeah, not completely flawless. Now ANC, active noise cancellation. This actually caught me off guard. Activated by long pressing the right bud for 2 seconds or just toggle it inside the app. The second it kicks in, you feel it. The outside world doesn't disappear completely, but it softens. It won't erase everything, especially the high-pitched noises like sirens or kids screaming, but it dulls the chaos enough that I could finally focus without feeling like I was battling the world. And of course, it hits the battery hard. Redmi says you get around 7 hours of use per charge, but realistically in my case, it was closer to 6. Turn ANC on and you're looking at about 3 hours. The case with its 480 mAh cell can recharge them around 3 times before it needs topping off itself. Takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to fill up via USB-C. Not a bad rhythm honestly. Never once did I pull them out and find them dead. The app gave me a few other things to mess with too. Custom equalizer settings if I really wanted to dig deep. You can mess with a custom EQ if you are that kind of a person. Boost the mids, nuke the highs, whatever chaos you are into. I mostly stuck with enhanced bass preset because, well, it just made everything better. Gesture controls that actually made sense. Double tap to play or pause, triple tap to skip tracks, long press for voice assistant or ANC switching, no weird accidental touches messing up the experience. Someone at Redmi actually thought this through.
Call quality though? Mixed bag. They claim it's a dual mic AI noise reduction, so when it works really well. But when it doesn't, well, it sounds like you're calling from a blender. And for someone like me who is already fighting an accent, that's not ideal.
Physically, the buds are solid. The magnets in the case are strong enough to keep everything locked in. The hinge has that snappy, satisfying click when you close it. The LED indicator on the front is minimal, only lighting up when necessary. Feels intentional, not distracting. There's no wireless charging here and no serious water resistance either, so need to be careful with them. At this price though, can't really be mad. Still, a part of me would have loved wireless charging. Just saying. As for latency, if you are gaming seriously, you might notice a slight delay. For video editing, perfectly manageable. Not real-time snappy, but close enough that I didn't find it annoying. The buds come in 3 colors, black, white and blue. I wanted the blue ones, but by the time I ordered, only black was left. Story of my life. And yeah, these buds support spatial audio if your phone has it. It supports the AAC and SBC audio codecs and connects using Bluetooth 5.3. At the end of the day, it's simple. Good sound, reliable connection. No big surprises, no major disappointments. I am genuinely happy with them. So if you are thinking about getting them, chances are you are gonna be pretty happy too. And I'll catch you in the next video.